Well,
We are now live.
Okay.
Okay. Noah,
What is it?
we're ready.
Oh, okay. I want to call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Of course. Trustee Butler,
Present.
Trustee Peterson,
Present.
Trustee Covey,
Absent.
Trustee Seaton,
Present.
Trustee Reyes.
Present.
Okay. We do have, a roll call has been taken. We
Mhm.
do have a quorum, and we can continue.
Let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Trustee Butler, will you lead us, please?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Do we have any presentations?
I do not have any presentations that have been given to me.
Okay, moving on. There are no communications from the public. The public is not here. Move on to consent calendar.
Now, this can be done by a single action of the board unless someone requests that we remove an item.
I move we accept the consent calendar in its entirety.
A second. All in favor?
We need to do a roll
Aye.
call. So, Trustee Butler,
I accept.
Trustee Peterson,
Yes.
Trustee Seaton,
Accept.
and Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Okay, that was approved 4-0, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Our new business is a collection development policy that you'll find in your packet. This is required for all libraries to have in California, to have California freedom to read. There is legislation out there. It does go into effect, the legislation goes into effect January 1st, 2026. I've included the section of the Education Code relating to libraries and the added chapter that talks about this. The draft is in your, in here, and it's page, sorry, here we go. Page, it's a long one, guys. 16, nope,
14.
yep, page 14.
Mhm.
Now, this was originally adopted by the Library Board of Trustees. Well, I don't even have the original. I have amended in 2005. I have, with your, if you approve this, I have included today's date. And you'll see the sections that we have added are highlighted in yellow. And these are the things specifically the state requires that we put in. I was told by the evaluator from the state library that it was a very good policy. We just needed to add a couple of little things, and that made me feel really good.
Yes.
So,
Now, let me ask you a question. On page
Yes.
15, you have something deleted?
yes, there was something deleted, and I deleted that simply because we do not do interlibrary loan or direct borrowing.
Ah,
So that's why I can leave it in, leaving the possibility of that to come back. Or we can take, that was my recommendation, to take it out, but it's your call.
okay. Do we need to assign maybe one of us to go to other libraries and ask, or is that your job?
That's
or-
my job.
Okay. All right.
And I have checked, some do, some don't.
Okay.
And all of these, by the way, once this is approved, this will be put on our website. And that is a piece of of the puzzle that needs to happen as well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Question.
Yes,
This is direct borrowing with other, is it county libraries or city libraries?
any library in United States.
Okay.
Interlibrary, let me explain how interlibrary loan works. We don't have it, for example, if you have an interlibrary loan policy and department, they can go out using various tools that internet tools that we have available and find it in other libraries and request that they send it to us. And typically it goes through the mail. So it could be, I know when we had interlibrary loans, we were sending out to the Midwest, the East Coast, and likewise, our borrowers their borrowers would request things that we have. Now, one of the downfalls, and we got bit by this, is one of the books that had been borrowed many years ago was taken and never returned. It was a $300 book, and we, of course, were on the hook for that.
Wow.
Interestingly enough, many years later, that book showed up, but we'd already bought it and replaced it. So, there are some pitfalls with interlibrary loan. What our policy became, our practice, was if somebody wants something and it's under a certain threshold, we would just go to Amazon and add it, which is what we have done since. So we meet those needs by actually adding and building our own collection.
Okay.
Are there any other questions? The next highlight is on page 17, and I just struck audiobooks, video cassettes, and periodicals. We no longer keep video cassettes and periodicals. We don't have audio cassettes or video cassettes at all. Our audiobooks is a collection that is diminishing in its need. People are preferring to use the e-material. We've gone from, and you'll see that in your statistics, the audiobooks have dropped from, several hundred a month to under 50. So that's a collection that is actually heading out the door.
The Friends of the Library are considering not taking audiobooks anymore because they don't sell.
Right. And it's in part because new cars, and cars from 2015 forward no longer have a CD player
That's correct.
in the vehicle.
Right. Mine doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a 16.
Yeah. So that's what that strikeout is for.
Okay.
On page 18, the section has been added that the library strives to collect and make available access to a range of social, political, aesthetic, moral, and other ideas and experiences expressing differing points of view. And that is important. We are a neutral place. We
Right.
want to present all sides of a discussion.
No banned books.
That's correct. On page 19, we just struck and videos, DVDs and videos. Videos, by the way, despite the amount of streaming that gets done, videos are certainly still very popular. And I think that might be just about everything. Yeah. Also included in this talks about our reconsideration. So if somebody says this book is inappropriate and they want to have the book removed from the collection, that is included in this policy. I didn't include everything, but what we do is we have a packet. We give that to the patron, and they need to be able to fill it out. They could just saying this book stinks.
Right.
They have stuff that they need to fill out, and the thing to remember, and then a committee is formed from the trustees and from library staff, and we review the book, we discuss the merits, should it be something that's kept. The last time this was done was probably 15 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have, during COVID, or shortly after COVID, a request to remove a book. They had sent me copies of the pages that were in question in their mind. They didn't want their children to see it, and the obvious answer is, you're the parent. Don't check it out.
Your responsibility.
Your responsibility. And then I said, and it should, the comment was, and this should be removed from collection. I emailed her the thing and said, you can, do our reconsideration and we'll take a look at it, and never heard back. So that's
So-
the only time I've had to invoke that.
So obviously, if she sent you copies, she had the book.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my assumption.
Okay, we'll allow.
Okay, so that in a nutshell are the few changes that we have been asked. And then because things should be reviewed periodically and updated, that, like, this is a good opportunity, so.
Should we add that to the once-a-year thing? Or you think that's
I think
a little?
most policies, I like to look at once every 5 years.
Okay, 5 years, okay.
Question.
Yes.
There was discussion about computer time.
Yes, that
We'll
is
get
not
to
part of
that.
our collection development
Got it.
policy.
Okay.
That's gonna come another time.
Got it.
I had to focus on this, because we do have to have this done, and to the state, I mean, they've got it, they've been reviewing with our edits and things, so I'm thinking we're probably okay. I'm gonna confirm that. Once you approve it, then we'll take it, we'll put it on the webpage, and then we will be compliant with the law.
Okay, so moving on, do you want us to take this home and read it and put it on the agenda to?
We can do that next month. Yeah, that is your call. If you feel that you want some time to look at it, then that's fine. Or you can approve it as it is.
Can we do it today
I
if
am
we're in
comfortable
agreement?
with approving today.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
I'm comfortable with it.
Okay,
I was able to
we will
scan it.
vote to accept it.
Okay, so
Roll call.
I will need that motion.
Okay,
Have a motion?
sure. I move that we accept the collection, development, and material selection plan of the City of Hemet Public Library.
And I second.
Motion is made by trustee Peterson, seconded by trustee Reyes to accept the policy as presented. Roll call, please. Trustee Butler,
I accept.
trustee Peterson,
Yes?
trustee Seaton,
Yes.
trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I will get this out of the draft form onto the webpage, and then let the state library know that we have adopted it.
Perfect.
Thank you very much for your time on that.
And congratulations on doing a good job.
Thank you. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the Baker and Taylor, who has been our primary book provider. They do processing and records and all that, after nearly 200 years of going out of business. We were shocked. We were.
Yes. Wow.
The seismic tidal wave in the library world is really, so we're scrambling. But we will need to, what I'm working on right now is the scope of work for a request for proposal. I was asked several years ago to send it out. And then because of our specific needs for processing and things, I was able to allow us to be a sole source on that. Well, clearly I can't do that anymore. Part of the reason I came up so late and was not as prepared as I should have been is I had been attending a webinar discussing this very topic. So what this means is that as of Monday, they've canceled all of our Automatically Yours, those are the best sellers, from a book list. There were 100 of them. They've canceled those. I anticipate there will be other cancellations. They close their doors to business January 3rd. We got news 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So I am working on an RFP. I will probably ask Trustee Seaton to select someone to help us evaluate it, because I think it's important to get input. We may find that our scope of work, which includes physically processing the material, might be more than companies are willing and able to be handling, which could mean, give us a really good argument for if we have to do it in-house, I'm gonna need more staff. And so
Okay.
this could potentially give us
A part-time?
that, yeah, that help. We'll see. But if you would like to appoint someone perhaps to help evaluate when we get to that point, it'll probably be in December. So we can do that, and then I'll have to, I don't have to take it to city council, yay. Because of the size of the contract, it's under $50,000, I don't have to take it to city council for
Okay.
their approval.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we'll be ordering through other sources. There is there is Amazon. And so we will be ordering from them and doing the processing ourselves.
Will we just order from them, or will we split?
It depends. It depends on what we come up with the RFP. Currently, I do have money in the budget to order from Amazon. And we can do it best sellers, which is great, because those are the things we want to get as quickly as
Right,
possible.
right.
Does-
So,
Does Amazon offer an additional discount because you're a library?
I'm really glad you asked. I don't know. I just heard that there is a division of Amazon for libraries.
Oh, yeah.
Today, like 30 minutes ago. So I'm going to be contacting them and asking for input from them. Yes, if we can, processing is not high on their list at this point because there are other libraries that have found them. But we can see what that looks like. Absolutely.
all right. Do you need the friends to help you in any way?
I don't know yet,
Okay.
honestly. And the answer is,
Alright.
could be a yes.
All right. We'll bring that up next Tuesday then.
Yep. So I just want you to be aware, we will be making some changes in our purchasing and processing of material.
Okay. May I ask someone to volunteer for that position? Would you be willing? Able?
Okay.
Okay.
That would be terrific. Okay.
That was kind of dumb. Actually, can I take that
Jennifer
back?
will assist.
No dumb question.
Can I have somebody to volunteer, Jennifer?
That's called voluntolding.
I got voluntold.
That works in the Air Force.
It does. Okay. So that is our new business, and I will, of course, keep you posted on what's going on with that.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Um,
What is an RFP? I know you.
You know, I threw jargon in, I apologize.
That's okay.
That's a request for proposal. So, to go over the process, the city has a template that is used for writing these things. The department that is in need writes what the scope of work is. Ours is very detailed, because if you don't put it in,
We lose it.
yeah. So I figure, my thought was, we'll be very detailed on it and then see what happens. And then it goes through legal and all that stuff. Our procurement manager will put it out on a company called, our platform called Planet Bids. It's what we use. And there are thousands of varying vendors, so it's more, more than just us. And then the next step would be, it goes out there. If there are questions by vendors, they can direct the procurement questions to our procurement person. Technical questions will come to me. I'll respond in a written form, and it goes to everybody. So, here's the question, here's the answer. And then they will have a deadline to put in a proposal. And from there, once the deadline hits, we get to open the bids and evaluate which one is most responsive to what we have. And if there aren't any, then I obviously will look at the request. Maybe we were too specific. Or maybe we just have asked for the moon and the moon is just not available, and we'll have to evaluate from there where we go. The city-county library that we borrowed the original scope of work from. It took them 5 months from the time the proposal was sent out to the time they started with their new vendor. I am certainly hoping to streamline that, but it could take us a good portion of the year. We're also going to look, something else I hadn't thought about, is if anybody has like a contract where we could piggyback onto it, see if we can do something with that. Now, book vendors of the type that we're looking at, the big ones, many of them are obviously very overwhelmed. I've heard one is not taking new clients at all because they are so overwhelmed. And the other, it's like it's a real slow process because there are so many.
Yeah.
So
So in the interim, we just fill in with
we do the best
Amazon.
we can.
Mhm. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
All right.
Ready for unfinished business?
Yes.
You will see on page 24, there's the Chalktober Art Festival flyer. That does happen this Saturday from 12 to 5. And if you come down, please wear your badges. And I'll put you to work. No. No.
Uh-oh, volunteer to
12 to 5, it's really fun. They power washed the canvas not yesterday, rain Tuesday. Yeah, so I guess Monday and yesterday and then today they finished up. So our sidewalks are clean and ready to go. We'll be getting things out. We have, if you came from the parking lot, you've noticed that big white board attached to the fence. That's when we're going to put chalk and have someone write in really pretty writing, make your mark. For those who can't get down on the ground, they can put their artwork on the
fence?
board. Yeah.
Wow.
I saw that when I went to Sacramento to their event and thought that was a really neat way to be a lot more inclusive. So we're doing that. Remember, it's fun. It is not a competition. Everyone's welcome, all ages. The one thing I had been requested to find were some professional chalk artists, and that's when I discovered that there is a big event up in Bakersfield this weekend. It's a 2-day event for chalk artists, and many of them are there or going there. There were some ladies I spoke to at this event that I went to in Sacramento from Riverside, and I said, "Oh, we are just down the road from you." I was, "Oh, please come." I was like, "No, we're going to Bakersfield," had we known.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so I'm going up to Bakersfield Sunday and I have some save the date flyers, and I'm just going to hand them out saying, here's my contact. If you're interested, let me know so I can get you on a list and I can let you know what's going on and when.
Bigger than.
Yeah. So in addition to that, we'll have a vendor's market on Harvard
Yeah.
that will run from, I think it's 10 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And there'll be vendors and face painting and there'll be a couple of food things there. We have a city staff member who's a DJ. He will be out DJing. And then when he packs up at 5, they have provided us with a performer. We'll be there for 2 hours. And then from 5 to 7 is trunk or treat.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not doing booths or anything like that, but what they're doing is if you have a car, decorate it and bring your trunky stuff to treat.
And dress up.
And dress up. So that is what Saturday's all about.
Wow.
And
Busy day.
we do have, yes, running these two events concurrently, I think, I need to talk into the mic, don't I? Concurrently help with bringing people in. We are not in direct competition with Boo at the Bowl, which is why we moved it. And so there we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Amazing.
State of the City is November 6th. That's a Thursday. Beginning in 2 weeks, this room will be unavailable for use as it will be being prepped for State of the City. The facilities people really want it to shine. I've heard rumor that we're going to get a new paint job in here. Carpets will be done. Yeah, so very,
Carpets
very
need to be
excited. Yes, they
replaced.
do. So very excited about that. As far as I know, tickets are still available. You do have, I went into the Chamber of Commerce to buy a ticket and told, nope, can't do it this way. You've got to do it with the QR code that is there, and I still need to do that. Tickets are $75 for regular, and then if you want a special cocktail time with the city manager and photo opportunity, that's $100.
Do you have any poll? I see the mayor's name is
Jackie
Peterson.
Peterson.
I'm sorry.
No? Darn.
Yep. No in there.
Looking for a discount, were you?
Yes.
November 11th is the Veterans Day event at Gibble Park. You'll notice it's a shorter period of time, 9 to 12:30. There will be an etching and revealing of a new name, and that'll be from 9 to 10, and then the library will be there along with the city to have people, what's available for veterans. Letitia and I will be there, and you'll be there, Noah?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Are we-
And anyone else is welcome. We're
Yes.
sharing with the city,
Uh-huh.
so I don't have to haul a lot of stuff.
Are we going to do the local hero thing again?
The local what?
Local hero
Yes.
board?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working with facilities to see if we can get something that's a little more portable
Mm-hmm.
than our 8-foot 4x8 board.
Yeah, really.
So working on that, yes, but that will be there. Christmas parade is December 6th.
Yay.
It starts at 5. Obviously, it will be an evening parade. I have contacted and had confirmation from RTA. We will have the trolley available. And I just need to know who all will be there. And you don't have to commit now, but there will be a waiver to be signed. That's a Saturday. And they'll pick up here, go to the lineup, and then deliver back here. So parking is kind of crazy over there. It'll be less crazy because you can park over here,
Yay.
okay?
And they bring us back, right?
Mhm.
Dump us off, yeah.
And then our shade structure, I thought we were done. We still have one more piece. There is an awning to go over the, right below us on the door. They brought it. We got it ready to set up and realized that we did not do the proper planning, our team, for mounting it. So we're trying to figure out a way to mount it and secure it so it doesn't, blow away.
Do you need us
So
to
we're
come
waiting on
pour
that.
cement?
No, no, it's actually a physical, like a drape over. But we got to attach it, and it was the attaching we didn't quite get right yet. But we're working on it.
Okay. As long as
Okay.
we're working on it.
Yep, we're working on it. Next.
Yes. Next would be the trustees' reports. I will wrap both my trustee report and my friends. We did very well at the book sale. I don't have the numbers because I forgot to bring them, but we did better than the last two.
Yeah, it was over $800 after expenses, which is, we were just over 600. The last two were somewhere mid 600s. So this was very successful.
And it was well attended.
Yes.
There was a line, but not wrapped around the building, but we hope maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Yep.
So the Friends are meeting next Tuesday to elect new or
Nominate.
nominate new board members. So if you'd like to come, you're welcome. Kathy will be there, or
Yes, sir.
Letitia. And that's all I really have to report.
As you know, Joanne is absent.
Yes.
I was just going to comment that book sale was so professionally set up. it was beautiful in there so that people could move in and out, and just really a good job done. I have no report.
Trustee Butler,
No report.
Trustee Ray.
I have no report, but I do have a question.
Yes.
If we had books to donate, we would donate those to the Friends.
Mm-hmm.
How do we go about doing that?
At the bookstore, there are boxes, and
Okay.
you just bring them in and, put them in the boxes, and then we give them to Kathy.
Okay.
And Kathy goes through and sees if there's anything that the library needs, and then they go up here, and they're sorted, and if it's a book that's nice to sell, we put it in the bookstore. If it's something that is past due or past the dates, we give it to the book sale.
Okay.
So we collect all year for the book sales,
Got it.
and we're having 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're having
February or March, correct, is the next one?
February is the next one.
February. We need to get a date on the books.
Right.
And it might push a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, I have about 4 big bags of books.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if you can, another thought is if you can bring them on Wednesdays
Mhm.
in the morning
Mhm.
or Fridays in the morning, we
The-
can take them into the back and then bring them up.
Yeah, there's a
then-
crew here
yeah.
on Wednesdays and Fridays.
And I
And-
need to give you a tour.
And our trustee Peterson does the CDs for us.
Yes.
She does a fabulous job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
So on the library report, I do
Mhm.
have things to let you know. 2 weeks ago, I received the resignation of our part-time library assistant, Carol. She is retiring to have new adventures. And I have already put in a recruitment plan.
Mhm.
And so we want to get that filled as quickly as possible,
Mhm.
because Carol is the one who has been coming in on Tuesdays and running our circulation desk,
Nice.
which leaves 2 of us handling the desks. That'll be from now until the end of December, Letitia and me, and then in January, we rotate quarterly, and then it'll be me and Jordan. So needless to say,
Mhm.
I have got some ideas for what we can do, and I kind of wanted to bounce them off what your preferences were.
Okay.
One of them is Letitia and I can handle it,
Mhm.
because we can.
Mhm.
We can let Letitia and I handle it and just say there will be no money taken. Of course, we'll issue cards and all that stuff, but we just won't take in money. Close the circulation desk, everything will run from the center reference and information desk, which is fine. We can split us up, keep the circulation desk open, and take money. By the way, when I say take money, we usually bring in, a typical day is under $10.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and it's, almost all of it is copying. So there may be a way to deal with that.
So that would mean that they couldn't do any copies then during that?
No, they can, because there's coin machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
What about passports?
Passports, we are not doing on Tuesdays.
Okay. That
Um,
makes
we-
sense.
I mean, while I'm there, I could say, oh yeah, let's open it up.
No.
My Tuesday schedule, unfortunately, is just not predictable, and I frequently get pulled out for other meetings that I keep saying, please don't do it from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
things happen, and I have something in my eye,
Okay.
besides my finger. Another option is we can just say, for the time being, we can just leave we can close the library those 4 hours and leave it as open access. So people still have accessibility, but they have to be able to sign in. That's not my favorite choice.
No.
I would rather say, let's stay open and just let Letitia and I handle it. We probably won't take money. I am going to discuss this with the city manager and get his feedback. But if I were to make a choice, that would be my choice. Just not accept money that until we get someone in and trained.
That makes sense. Do you want us to vote on that?
No,
or-
I would just like your, what do you
Opinions.
think? Yeah, 1, 2, or 3,
Well, I think, as hard as it is for you, because you're doing the work, closing is not a good idea, because you just barely got it open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can say, oh, I'm sorry, we're closed again.
Yeah.
Right.
So people are not going to come on Tuesdays.
Right. And they are, it is starting to build. It's a really hopping place.
Yeah.
So I think that's off the table. I mean, to me, that was off the table, but I have to present it as an option.
Right. Yeah, I agree with Gail. I don't think it's a
Yeah,
good
no,
idea.
I don't want to lose a day.
We know from experience that these people are not hired quickly. So
I figured it'll be January.
you really think they'll do it that fast?
I asked in my plan when they said, well, how soon do you want to replace them? I said, how about November 1st?
You ask for the moon.
If you don't ask, you don't get it.
That's right. That's right. So we'll do our best to streamline and fast track everything.
It's because
But you're right.
if it's temporary, then it's something perhaps that you can handle, but it would be unfair to go as long as they do sometimes.
Right. I agree.
I will,
6
yes.
months, a
Yeah,
year.
we will be having that conversation and moving it along.
How do you feel?
As long as you are comfortable with one, I think that'd be a good.
Okay. Okay.
And how about you, Cal?
I feel the same way. You're the one that's there, so as long as you think you can handle it, and like you said, just don't take the money. Just
Just
be
don't
there.
take the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can. I know we can.
Yeah.
So I'm not overly scared.
Yet.
But it will be fine.
Yeah.
But thank you. I appreciate your input, so I can let the city manager know that I did discuss it with you and that your recommendation is open and no money.
Yep.
And you need to post some kind of sign that makes the
Yes.
patrons
Right.
aware that they cannot get change or whatever,
Okay.
the no money business.
Of course, that's a really great idea. Thank you, Trustee Peterson.
Okay.
And let's see.
Future
those.
agenda items?
I know I promised last month to bring the computer policy. I apologize. Because of the timeliness involved in getting this collection development thing finished, I didn't want to overwhelm you with 2, and it was certainly overwhelming for me.
Okay.
So I will bring that next
All right.
month,
All
okay?
right. That's the time
Yeah.
issue.
Okay.
Okay. Having no other business, we adjourn.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Great job.
So, are we gonna work on the parade float together or what?
Well, here's the neat thing. That's a very good question.